Hello guys, Mo here, bringing you another video on cryptocurrencies. Today I want to talk about cloud mining, and two of my favorite cloud mining sites are Genesis Mining, which probably has arguably the best reputation. They've been around for a while, and they do sometimes have issues making their payments on a daily basis, but the payments do come. It's not like they ever, don't catch up. But I've been getting payouts from them for a while now. This is the site that I first got into when I first got into Bitcoin. I went with Genesis Mining, and at the time they offered lifetime contracts on SHA-256. They also offered Ethereum, Litecoin, um, multiple different multiple different currencies. Right now on their dashboard, you can see they have Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dash, Ether, Zcash, and Monero. Um, Another nice thing is no matter what coin you're actually mining or what algorithm you're mining, you can choose to be paid out in multitude of different coins. For example, for Bitcoin, if you have SHA-256 contracts, you can have it paid out in Bitcoin, Uno, Dash, Litecoin, Daj, like all of these. Um, if you had a Zcash contract going, you could have it paid out in ETH or ZEC. Litecoin, you can have it paid out in Dash, ZEC. You can basically determine what coin you want to be paid out in. Um, and they do great. They're really good with customer service. When I send them a ticket, it's probably no more than a week before I hear something back. Um, the biggest drawback with Genesis Mining is they were so popular and they're such a good company. They had such a good plan with their contracts that they've completely sold out. As of right now, you cannot buy any cloud mining contracts with these guys whatsoever. If you go to the buy hash power link, there's nothing. uh, that being said, I have been getting some alerts. I've seen some tweets here and there where they've been alluding to the fact that there's big news coming after the first of the new year. Well, it's January 13th and there's still no contracts. I like that they're so honest in the fact that they have amount of hardware and they've sold all the contracts that the hardware can handle. So they're not making things up like stealing from Peter to pay Paul. They're not accepting new contracts and paying older contracts with it. They're upfront. They said, look, this is what we have. We can't afford or we can't sustain that anymore. So there's no more contracts for sale. I also like the fact that you can actually see videos on their facilities. You can see them actually doing the mining. So it doesn't really get much more legit than this. I can't wait until they come out with more contracts again. And I'll tell you, as soon as they do, it'll be all over my YouTube channel. It'll be all over my Facebook. It'll be all over my Twitter. Because they're that good and they're that popular. In the links below, I'll have a code that you can use for 3% off any contract that they offer and that you buy. That's key. I remember when I first got started with them, I would scour YouTube looking for those codes, and now I'll have mine posted below. So the other cloud mining company that I like is Hashflare. The thing about cloud mining companies is about 99% of them on the internet are complete scams. They're just set up to accept your Bitcoin, fake some payouts here and there to make you think that everything's going great, and then once they've received enough, they'll just disappear. I've seen that happen to a few different sites. They just take all your money and run, pretty much. So Hashflare's been around a while as well, and they're probably the biggest competitor to Genesis Mining. And after Genesis sold up all their contracts, people started going to Hashflare quite a bit. There's a YouTuber called Crypto Nick who does enormous deposits into this Hashflare site, and his returns are just ridiculous. They're great. Nick's videos are great. I just want to say he's one of my inspirations. But as far as my Hashflare goes, I've got 2.35 terahash with them right now, and that's not a lot by any means. Um, However, my revenue is I make about $4.41 a day from Hashflare. They're great, and their payout is in they pay out every day without fail. I've never had a problem with them. Uh, you can look at the revenue forecast here with 441 a day. That's going to be about $30 a week, about $132 a month, and about $1,600 a year. So again, it's not a ton of money, but they do pay. They do pay out. The problem is, it sits right here in my balance because I don't have thousands of dollars invested with them. My payouts aren't big enough to reach their minimum payout levels. So right up here at top, they tell you that they've been having issues with network congestion, and that the minimum withdrawal is set to 0.05 Bitcoin. Currently, 0.05 Bitcoin is $709.50. So in order to actually withdraw the Bitcoin that the miners are generating for you, you have to have at least $710 worth of Bitcoin. Now, that being said, I mean, I could wait 6 months and do a withdrawal. And I have no doubt that I would be able to do a withdrawal. I have a lot of faith in this company. They've been around, like I said, a long time. There's a lot of support behind them. However, I don't think I want to wait that long. And plus, they've recently increased their prices. When I first got involved, it was $1.40 for 10 gigahash. So that was $140 for a terahash. And that was amazing. I mean, the returns on that was like, I think it was you get your money back in about 56 days, 60 days, something like that. Now it's $2.20 for 10 gigahash or $220 for 1 terahash. That's still pretty profitable. You're not going to be rolling in it, but it's still a good deal. Let me show you real quick. If you go to 5 terahash, that's going to cost you $1,100. So if you go to a site like Coin Wars has a good Bitcoin calculator. You come here and you plug in 5,000 gigahash is 5 terahash. You set the power cost to 0 because it's cloud mining. Hashflare is paying for the power. The pool fees are about 17%, 17 to 20%. And then you're going to put in the 1,100, which is the hardware cost, and that was your upfront cost for the contract. If you calculate that, you can see you're going to get your return on investment in about 153 days. So that's leaving you with about 270 days of profit. If you come down here a little more, you can see after the fees what you'd be making daily, hourly, monthly, weekly, yearly. If you spend $1,100 with them, you should make $2,622.68, according to this site. A couple things to keep in mind is the difficulty in mining does increase. So also the price in Bitcoin fluctuates quite a bit. We saw some huge increases at the end of the year in 2017. If we see huge increases like that again, then your profits are going to increase as well. But you know, it's a gamble. You don't know if it's the difficulty is going to rise too much. You don't know if the price of Bitcoin is going to fall. Right now, Bitcoin's $15,380. So that's not doing too bad. So what I wanted to show you guys is that it is still profitable. Since I've only got, I don't know, maybe $30 in here right now in Bitcoin. Let's see, 229. Right about there. Yeah, I got about maybe $32 in Bitcoin. If I were to purchase that with what's in my balance, that would give me another 140 gigahash, which I'm gonna go ahead and do. So you can see what it looks like here when you proceed. I'm gonna select the payment. It's gonna be from my balance. Confirm. So my original goal was to get to like, 100 terahash or something like that. But I've neglected it. I've been looking at other avenues, BitConnect, Davercoin, things like that. Those are completely different investments. Those are more of a loan interest investment. But as you can see now, I'm at 2.49 terahash. And I don't know if I can just refresh the whole dashboard. So this scale, you can see, it's dropped back down to 0, but it'll start increasing again a little bit faster than it had been. So all that being said, the biggest problem that I have with Hashflare, and believe me, I love Hashflare, I love Genesis Mining. There are some cons to both. The biggest con I have with Hashflare is the fact that they do have a referral system. And if you get somebody to join with your referral link, you get a small commission from whatever they invest. So I've gotten 2 people that I know personally to invest in Hashflare, and I have not seen any commission whatsoever. 0. And in fact, it doesn't even show that anyone's signed up under me. And I know for a fact that they both have. So I've sent emails to the support team, and I have not heard anything. The first email I sent was almost a month ago, and I still haven't heard anything. So I sent another one about a week ago, still nothing. Now, in their defense, I do imagine that they've got a ridiculous amount of emails to answer due to the issue with them increasing their minimum limits and the network congestion and that sort of thing. But that's the only thing that really leaves a bad taste in my mouth with Hashflare. Other than that, like I said, it is still profitable. You can still make some money. Just to show you the difference on Genesis, their minimum withdrawal is $70.95, and that's due to the fees and transaction issues. On Hashflare, it's $709.50. So, 10 times more. But that's all I have for today. I just wanted to show you the 2 different cloud mining sites that I use. Again, I'm really can't wait for Genesis Mining to open up again. As soon as they open some contracts, I'm going all in with as much as I can possibly afford. It's probably the best deal that I've seen or that I've been part of. I'm loving the payouts from them that I still get daily. If you guys have any comments, go ahead and throw them down below. If you have any questions, let me know. Mash that like button if any of this was entertaining for you, and go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys again next time.